Man, hey, Rob, we back. Man, at the damn event was a bad mic, and it's got like a popping in the background on the damn audio, man. It's like it's a little irritating. We're gonna get that chat pulled up, man. About to crack heads and twist caps. Cap crap. Hey, get them in here and tell them the young girl on live. We about to run one real quick before we go with my wife. Then when we come back, we're gonna run another one. Cause we about to get cracking up in this joint. We about to take off like a rocket, man. We ain't playing with them no more. We ain't playing no more, bro. Young L gang, we in the building. We ain't playing with them no more. Hey, shout out James Jones, babe, man. I'm about to share the screen. About to share the screen, bro. Young L gang, we in the building. Everybody girl, share the screen. Hold up. Hey, everybody hit that like button, man. It's coming in, man. Hit that like, hit that subscribe, hit that bell if you're new to the page. And starting right now, if you want to receive a notification from us every day, cut back and check with us, man, because we put something out every day, maybe 3-4 times a day. The overload begins again. The overload begins again. You want to show your brother some love? Don't do the cash app. Show him some love on the. I mean, don't do the chat super chat. Do the cash app. Shout out Priscilla, man. Shout out Priscilla in the building. We just came back from ATL, baby. Life Wave event. It was crunk. It was lit. Right? Like say, it didn't have to be that many people there for me. And they say that red pill and blue Lifeway say the red pill showed up. Like at 6 o'clock, man. We know we came at the wrong time. We're gonna come at the right time next time, though. We was there from 12 to 5 to like 4:30. Let's see. That folder. We got the melting pot folder. That ain't the folder. Folder is different tribes. Melting pot 2. That's the folder. All right, we was right here. We left off talking about the height. So let's get to that part. All right, so you got different people. Let's pull this joint up, man. Blow that up, bro. What up, baby? Yeah, I'll be up there. Oh, I'm live right now. I'm live right now, baby. All right. So, hey, we left off. You know, this nigga got the unibrow like the Anarchies, right? And he's 6'10". He tall. Anarchy height. So you got a lot of tall guys. Some of these, like this dude right here is Watusi. But these other guys are from a different species. They're from a different species. It's another species that came off of a planet called Titan. That's the moon to Saturn. And they some of them were taller than the Anunnakis. 11, 12, some of them 20 feet tall. Real giants like Jack and the Beanstalk types. Right? Look how big. It's a human right here. This is a human right here, right? Look how big these humans has got to be at least 5 foot tall. And look how big this is. More than it's like over these guys. This bones is over at least doing the height of mathematics. If you lay this guy down on his side, say if he was 5 foot, it'd be 1, 2, 3, 4. This thing is over. This being is over 20 foot tall right here. These beings are over 20 foot tall. So the Anunnakis weren't 20 foot tall. They were like, 10. So these had to be like big ass tall Enkidu types creatures that were taller than it, humanoid type creatures. They were at least 20 foot tall. If you do the math on laying these dudes down by their side, you know what I'm saying? So you got a mixture of heights. When we're looking at genetics, we're looking at height. You got some at 6 feet, some 7 feet, some in between, half and half. It's come from a different mixing. The mixings of the Watusis, the mixing of the giants that came from Titan, the mixing of different species mixing together. You'll see the different features on these beings. Some of them got beard, some of them don't. See what I'm saying? It's all a connection. Here's another connection. Okay, you see, for average height, it's supposed to be 5'10". LeBron James 6'8". He tall. You know, he got Anarchy in him. Inky. No, he got Inky in him. Then this being right here, he's 7'8". See, the Anarchists, he get to almost Anarchists, they get that height too. Bigger body, bigger. See how long his limbs is? He got bigger body stature, longer torso. So you got to look at that too. Look, he got a longer torso than some of the Anarchists got evenly body parts. His torso is longer, his arms is longer. This dude's 7'8", man. That's a tall dude. And around the world, like I say, look how tall this chick is over here. Look how tall this chick is, man. This chick right here is real tall. Look how tall this dude is. Right, so we're dealing with a different type. This dude legs long in the mud. We're dealing with a different type of these are not Watusis. These are okay. So these beings right here, you're looking at these, and you see they don't got no hair on their face. That's the Venerian connection. These, so it's two different species of Aldebaran that come from Venus. One is the giant species. I mean, not Aldebaran. Yeah, they come from Aldebaran, but they migrated from Venus. This species came from Venus. These tall people, they call it giants. Some of them live on Venus. These tall creatures. Look how tall this dude is, man. Compared to everybody else. This dude is tall like a mud. Look how tall this dude is. Right, dude, that tall. Can't even see his legs. Look how compared to everybody else, look how tall he is. You know what I'm saying? So we're dealing with with our genetics, we're dealing with the Twa, and we're dealing with the Watusi. Right? Twa Watusi. All right, so you say Muggsy Bogues is Twa. He got evenly body parts. He's small, he's short, just like the Twa. And you also can see the Willow's Peak on these Twas. Why? Because they got the Meldekians in them, the same beings that Tanushan was mixed with. But these beings were bred to be a passive version of these Meldekians, or these little short beings with webbed hands and feet. They were made to be a passive humanoid species of them, because it were two different groups. One of them was called the primitives. That was the aggressive ones. Then there was another group. That group started mixing with these beings, the nice ones. All right, so the Watusi. See how tall he is? It's Watusi. They extraterrestrial. The Watusis are extraterrestrial. They're not Earth beings. They were brought to Earth. They came to Earth. These Watusis from Mothership Nubaru. They got Anarchy in them. That's why they tall. All right, so we also looking at the foots, your feet. When we're looking at genetical traits, we're looking at look at your people feet. See, they say the Egyptian feet has a straight slant like this. This is how my feet is right there. My feet just like this. Just like this, man. My feet is just like this. Got the slant. Most of y'all feet probably just like this. Got the slant, the Egyptian feet. Right? Then you got the Roman, which is really like the Moors. The Romans and Greeks. And the Celtics. Celtics really are like Twa. like the Twa man. So you see, the Romans got the straight across kind of. The Greek got the like the angle up, angle down, and then the dramatics or the Germans or the other Barbarians got that one big toe with all the little toes, and then they got that one. The Celts got that one small toe with the one long toe right there, and then the short. So looking at the feet, right? When you're looking at genetics, let me see what they're saying in the chat. They say look at the feet. So you 4'8", so you definitely twi. A-Rat. You definitely twi. You know what I'm saying? So look, hey, so look at the feet. They talk about that in that Black Silk book. Where that Black Silk book at? It's probably on a bookshelf somewhere. Probably on the bookshelf. We're gonna go, but in the Black Silk book, he breaks this down. But I bet you a lot of y'all over here, y'all feet go like this. Big toe down like this, little toe just like mine. The ancient Egyptian feet. Right? How many of y'all toes go like that slant down like the ancient Egyptians? Yeah, I'm zooming in right now for you. I zoomed in for you right now. Can you see that ancient Egyptian feet? Yeah, so you say a lot of y'all got that ancient Egyptian feet, right? The slant disc, your big toe go down and it's slant all the way down. So that's another thing. That's another trait. That's another trait that we got to look at when we looking at who we are. Because we were the ancient Egyptians, and technically, like I say, let me make this clear for all my people that know. We technically not called ancient Egyptians because ancient Egyptian means Egyptos, burnt face. It means burnt face, man. Right? It was so we weren't technically Egyptians, but we just to give you a grammatical area a culture. When we're talking about culture, and when I say ancient Egyptian, you automatically get to our culture. So that's why I'm using that term. But the term not really ancient Egyptian. We can be called. A lot of times we can be called Fall, Watusi, Twa, Sandsman, Hindus, Phoenicians. I mean, I can go on and on. Right? But the Phoenicians are really mixed. That's the Watusi, really. But you see I blew it up for you so you can see the toes. A lot of y'all got them slant toes like that, right? The slant toes like the ancient Egyptians. The Romans, yeah, see the Romans like the Moors. The Moors toes. See, because you got to think about it's a mix. Like if you mix the ancient Egyptian with the Twa, really you could say the fall for ancient Egyptian. So if you mix that with say the Roman or something, you start to get a different change in what the toes look like. Yeah, see most of you. That's right. Judy Bay. Yeah, most of us got them slant toes like that. You know what I'm saying? I know mine's like that. My son's. Now we'll get to the flat foot arch and all that part. All right, let's look. So. All right, so you see how hers going? Boom, boom, boom. You got a white that she got like the ancient Egyptian toes, and his more like a mountain. So different people got different toes. How their toes look. That's a genetical trait that come from certain species. You got to take a look at when you're studying genetical species. Hey, Rob Bart, Lady Al. Right in the bottom, like the arch. Some people got an arch. Some people are flat-footed. Like my sons, they flat-footed, but I ain't flat-footed. My wife, she flat-footed though, so they get that from her. She flat-footed. But the flat foot is a genetical trait too, or the arch in your foot. See how his foot wide. See how his foot wider. See how some people foot wider. His foot toes slant down like the ancient Egyptians, right? His toes is different. She got that one long, extra long toe right there, right? So you see the different toes. So look at the feet. You see somebody feet, you're like, oh shit, he got them ancient Egyptian tip toes, or he got them, you know what I'm saying? Some people got my wife got like a budge right there. Her, she had surgery when she was a kid. She broke her toes. But it's like, that's really like a bunion. A bunion. They call it a bunion right there. All right. So you got different, these right here, like conditions, different conditions of a toe. Okay. They also have narrow feet. That's a trait. Medium-sized feet, wide feet, and then extra. He got like some kind of, that's like a troglodyte type. He got paddles almost for feet. Feet like he came out the water with them joints. The extra wide. That's a genetical trait you got to look into when you're looking at niggas' toes, man. I don't recommend looking at niggas' toes. Hey, but we already pointed out the unibrow. Enlil got the unibrow. So that's a genetic trait from the Anunnakis, the unibrow. Right? See them niggas with them unibrows? Right, here we go, right here. He grew a unibrow too, but he got his shade, but you can see a little bit right there. Look. The sister asked me about the gibberines. We're gonna do a tape on that too. We're gonna do the sons of the Anunnakis. We're gonna show you people who got these people genetics, like Kanye West is a son of Hanuel, Jibrail. We'll get into all that. The gibberines of these sons and daughters of the so-called gods. Look at that unibrow. So here nigga look like Enki. I mean Enlil. He looked like Enlil, this dude right here. AD. Look at Webby, got the unibrow. Albie Shore, unibrow. This dude named J. Cole's unibrow. And I forget this chick name, but hers is just like Enlil's daughter. Enlil's daughter right there. Look at Enlil's daughter, bro. I'm telling you. All right, so if you go back, you remember in the holy tablets, the Enki dudes, they were tall beings and they had the unibrow. And the Homo erectus had the unibrow. The genus Homos had the unibrow. And look at the beard. Keep in mind about the beard. Remember we told you the beard on the first genetics. Look at these beings got beards. The beard is coming from these traits right here. And the Anunnakis made them a body using these beings so they can come down. That's why they got beards, because they use avatars. The Anunnakis use avatars to come earth bodies. They use earth bodies to come to earth. If you can leave earth, but you're gonna have to keep a suit on. You have to keep a suit on if you leave earth, or stay inside of a craft if you leave earth. So you can leave earth in your physical body, but you're gonna have to stay in the craft or stay in a suit. In order to leave earth without being in a suit, you're gonna have to leave as a light body, right? We'll break that down too. So some beings you'll see that come having an apparatus. That means that they came with the original suit and they didn't use an earth body. But it's like you see on Pandora. I mean on the what's the name of that movie? Avatar. When they're on the people planet, right? In Avatar, they had to make a shell in order to live on a planet without a suit on or a mask, or living inside of a building. Okay, we show they go in there right there with it. We got him. We blew him up. We caught him slipping. 1988. Right there. Look at the unibrow. The beard. Caught him slipping. One of his avatars. Story behind the unibrow. So that's a genetic trait right there. Height. Hope he got his teeth. He got his teeth fixed right there. Got him a little money. Got his teeth fixed because his teeth was jacked up when he first got in the NBA, man. Got him some money, got him fixed up. All right, this is a picture of Jacob that Baba put in the Holy Tablets story. A lot of people, we know some of these stories were put together for us to learn on a certain level, and then once we went to another level, we overstand on another level. But just for sake of conversation, you see the unibrow. That Esau guy, he hairy beans. He got the unibrow, but I mean not Jacob. Esau got the Esau. Esau got the unibrow, but Jacob don't got the unibrow, but he do got the Willow's Peak, right? See the Willow's Peak? That's another genetical trait. All right, so I want to go back and make sure I ain't skip nothing. All right, so that's another point. The unibrow. Let's blow that up. So the unibrow, right? Still in mind. Esau. So you also got these Deru beings, right? So you know about for those who don't know about the Derus, they are degenerates, obese beings that live in the center of the earth, and they lived under a mountain in Germany. They used to come to the surface and kidnap German women who were really Bantu, and mix with them and create hybrid children. And then when the Alabarians come, they made a deal with the Alabarians for virgins, started having kids with them. That's where Queen Victoria come from, this bloodline. Queen Elizabeth is from this bloodline, these Derus. All right, so it's obesity. This is a genetical trait that's coming from these Derus. Look how fat his neck is. Hey, right about to everybody coming in the building. I told you, man, we about to get this thing cracking, bro. We got the brother Rod Hayes on tomorrow night, right? He's gonna be talking about the castles, about the prisons being made into castles. So that's gonna be fire, and I won't retire, baby. It's gonna be fire, and I won't retire, right? Got their chat. Right about. Hey, like I say, LifeWave event still going on right now. So if you're in the Atlanta area, they still gonna probably be out there till a little late tonight. Well, selling the merchandise. So you want to get out there. We already showed you some stuff that we had, right? Shout out Cornelius, man. Shout out to brother Cornelius. All right, so better keep going, man. We got about maybe 20 minutes. And then we're gonna have to get off, go get my wife. We're gonna come back, we're gonna go back in. We ain't gonna miss you today. All right, so you see his face, man. This right here is a genetical trait from them Derus. Look how big these dudes is. All right, these sumo wrestlers. Sumo wrestlers is a genetical trait from the Derus. They come from the Derus. Mix it in with these Caucasians, Caucasians, right? They Caucasians too, right? They real Caucasians, these people right here. You know what I'm saying? Caucasian, well, like technically Caucasians gotta have blonde hair and blue eyes, technically. But like you say, they Caucasus looking and they Asian. You know what I'm saying? So we put them in the same damn boat with the rest of them. They ain't the original Chinese, but look, dark skin, Ho Shin. The fat stuff. Okay, here we go here. All right, look how big this chick is, man. That's like some shit out of a vampire. That vampire movie. That's that Deru trait. That's that Deru trait right there. See how she got that? That's that Deru trait. Look how big this chick is, man. She probably weigh like 700-800 pounds. She probably can't even move to go to the bathroom or nothing. I'm telling you, man. That's that Deru trait. All right, the fat legs, the fat oversized leg. Some people get a disease and they break out, but that trait, like the trait with the big feet like this right here, that's how the Deru feet look. Deru feet look just like this. Them beans like 7 foot tall too, so they tall and they fat with it. They fat and tall with it. All right, right here. All right, let me blow her up a little bit. All right, so this right here like a Deru hybrid. Queen Elizabeth was from this genetics, man. Pull up a picture of Queen Elizabeth. Type in, not Elizabeth, Queen Victoria. My bad, correction. Queen Victoria, which is like Queen Elizabeth, great grandmother from Edwards. So the fat legs. It's all a genetical trait of the Derus. All right, so you got the Dewanis. A lot of people don't know about the Dewanis. These are little 3 to 4 foot tall being hairy beings who live in the center of the earth, and they're very intelligent. I actually met a hybrid one named Lucky, who's actually like the grandson of Sinclair, because these beings also mix with humans on the surface. I'm about to point that out. Right now, I wish I could find a picture of Lucky, but I can't find no picture of him. But hopefully, if I ever get a chance to go back to I asked HB about him, right? When I asked HB about him, I was asking if we ran into Lucky in a while. But from these beings, these are they came from originally from the Centaurian. These beings, the shaggy or the hairy beings with the beard, actually come from these beings. All right, so these beings are some of the oldest type beings, like the hairy beings, the monkey beings. The monkeys actually come from these beings. The monkeys, the ape beings, the gorilla, all them type of beings all come from these beings genetically. Even the shaggy, the Sasquatch come from these beings, because these beings are the Anunnakis abducted these beings from Centaurian star system from a planet called Melmac. They made a little series about it called Alf. Alpha. I think I got a picture of Alf. Yeah, right here, Alf. Right, they made a picture of it. I mean, they made a series about these beings called Alf. They like to play games with you. They know what they seen these beings. They know what they look like. But these beings also came to the surface and started mixing with humans. I'm about to show you what the humans look like that mix with them. All right, you see these beings with all the hair? Look at all this hair all over this dude. This dude covered with hair. So these beings, they draw this hair all over. Oh yeah, I already got 8 books out. Rick one. I already got 8 books out. You want to get the books? Just cash out me $45 donation to my PayPal or Cash App, and leave your emails in the links, and I'll send you the 8 books. And like I said, we got the doctor's manual. A lot of this stuff I'm showing you going to be in the doctor's manual, because they're going to talk about genetics. They're going to talk about all it. So a lot of these slides you're seeing is some of the information is coming straight out the book. All right, so look at this. The one he's mixing in. See the hair. See he got hair all over his face like a dog. He looked like a dog. That's the dog. All your poodles, your dogs, they come genetically out of the Warnies. The dogs, the Maltese, the Yorkies. Eventually, now I ain't got them on Amazon yet because I got to get them the books. Amazon really be hustling, but it's, so I'm really cutting out the middleman. Really, if you go straight to Cash App, I cut out the middleman. Yeah, but the genetics of the dog traits, because like say the dog, these beings, they were in Melmac in Centaurian star system. The Anunnaki started adopting them and taking them to Sirius. They went to Sirius B, right, to the dog star. Right. That's how these beings are those Warnies are the reason why, besides the Anubis, besides it being named with the Anubis, those beings are one of the real reasons why it's called a dog star. The dogs come from that star system. So it was a whole bunch of races genetically engineered from the Warnies, and one of them was the dog race, and another one was the Sasquatch. And the monkeys, another one was the monkeys, or the apes, gorillas, that particular species. But they also mix with humans. The Hindus, they also mix with Hindus. Look at this. Caucasians. They're not Caucasians because, like I say, technically you got to have blonde hair, blue eyes. But you see what's going down. You see what's going down. So that's from the Warnies coming to the surface and mixing in with humans. All right, we got him right here. Let's get him. All right, so you see how he got all this, how he growing hair? It's from that mix. It's from that mix, bro. He got hair on his, look at his hair on his fingers right here. He's very hairy. That's coming from the Warnie mix. This dude right here. So it's the people, Bible talking about all this in the Holy Tablets. It's people that grow excessive hair And that's coming from the Warnings mixing in with the humans. Right? Hey, Robot, Camilla, Mayberry, Robot. They had these beans right here in the family. What's the name of that? That Adams family. Remember the Adams family? These beans are real beans. You thinking them the Adams families are real beans. You thinking they're not real beans, but these beans they grow hair all over their face. Look at this. They showed you these beans in the Adams family. You remember that? Y'all remember that? The Adams family. Hey, if you're in the building, I got 135 people in the buildings. Everybody hit that like for me right now. Hit that like for your brother, man. Show us some love to get that algorithm up. But this right here, the Adams family, right? These beans really exist. These beans really exist, man. So you see, you tell that's not the somebody with the glasses on back of their head because you can see the ear right there. The ear is facing forward. The ear is facing forward. All right, so you got these beans too. You tell they mix. He got the one in them. These are Hindus mixed with the one, right? And they got a monkey. Another group of beings. Hold on, go back. Okay, all right. Another group of beings. Another group of Hindus mixed with the monkeys before they even came to Earth. They were called the lords. The lords, and the monks are actually brand after these beings. These one of their gods is a monkey god, and that god that's because they mix with the monkeys, right? That's so they monkey god in India. You know what I'm saying? The planet of the apes, which is the planet of the apes come from. That's real. That's really it's real. It's really beings that come from a planet that mix with apes. It really is a planet of the apes, and these beings are intelligent monkeys, right? And they mix with Hindus. Yeah, that's right. See somebody in that covering their mouth, like, wow, this dude's dropping it, man. Hey, Rabbi Kyle Hall. Yeah, we in the building, man. Yeah, greetings from shout out what part of Africa you in? Part of Africa you in, man? You in South? All right, so you see the monkey god. These are the monkey gods. The beings who mixed in with the Hindus and created these monkey-looking humanoids. I'm about to show you. They migrated. Some of them migrated to Australia. Some of them still live in India, but some of them migrated. It's like some parts of India, but some of them migrated to Australia. Here they go right here. They really not the indigenous. They really are people like sick. It's people over here that's mixed with these people. Cause I know a girl that looks just like her over here. But you can see that the monkey features. You can see, okay, hey, shout out Kenya, man. Shout out East Africa, Kenya in the building, bro. Kenya in the building. All right, so then you got another type of species, which is the dwarf type. This is another type, man. It's that gray alien mix. That gray alien mix. I'm about to show you that gray alien mix. You got the gray alien mix and the Dewanies. The Oompa Loompas. The Oompa Loompa Doompa Dee Doo. I got a message. All I do. That shit is creepy like a motherfucker, man. Charlie Chocolate Factory creepy to me, man. Selling candy to kids, giving them cavities. It's all satanic to me, man. Oompa Loompa Doompa Dee Doo. I got another one for you. Yeah, so this is a different. You see his length, like the Twi, he different from the Twi, right? See, he different from the Twi. He got a much larger head, right? He got shorter arms and shorter legs, but he got like a regular torso. The Twi man, the pigment, he's more equal. All his body parts are equal, right? The Twa man. All right, you look at them right here. So they midgets. They ain't making fun of midgets. They midgets, because a midget will kick your ass. I know a midget that'll kick your ass. I know a midget, midget Matt. Midget Matt used to work at the counter market, man, right there on Greenwood Road, man. I saw him beat a big old dude down, pulled a pair of nunchucks out, broke him down to his size, and then went to work on him. I bet nobody messed with Midget Matt after that. So you got these people right here. Look, because how his body parts, not like he got a full body torso part, but his legs and his arms short. He don't got no neck. But again, to that. All right, so they midgets. 2 midgets had a baby. 2 midgets having a baby. So that baby probably a midget too. Close my door, Haru. Hey, he probably a midget too. The baby. About like might be a girl. These people too, they mix with the dog species from India. The Hindus mix with everything. Snoop Dogg. Because keep in mind that dog, Hindu, because Baba talking about these people in the holy tablets, the dog Hindu species. They came over here and mixed in, especially in the California area. So Snoop Dogg, he might be from that doggy dog tribe. A lot of them from that. That's why they like dogs, like DMX. All right, now we got different. Hey, Haru, close my door. We got different nose types. That's the nose type. It's another genetic you want to look at when you're looking at people's nose. That's another genetic you could tell and trace your tribe back when you look at what kind of nose you got. Like some of y'all got the long nose, some of y'all got the big flat, the big fat Anunnaki nose or the Olmec nose. Some of y'all got a little bit of both. Some people got the crooked nose. The crooked nose is a genetical trait too. Unless you got it broke, you know what I'm saying? So we got the different shapes of noses. It's another genetical trait we want to look at. She got the small nose. Some people got wide nostrils. They got wide nostrils. That's a genetical trait. You see how this dude nose come down and dip like that and go back. Some people got that with that part, and some people don't got this part, like this dude right here. He don't got the dip right there like this dude and this dude right here. Like he got a bigger one. He got a dip that come out more. Right there. So the nose is another genetical trait that you want to pay attention to when you're looking at different tribes on the planet. Now, and like I said on the first genetical tape, we just getting started and warmed up because this part that I'm telling you, teaching you right now, I'm telling you I look at all these different features for a reason, because the next tape I'm going to do called the different species. We starting in Africa and then we're working our way all around the globe to the different species or the different tribes. We'll talk about each and every tribe, and we're going to talk about how they came about from what mix. So when we talk about the nose, the feet, the height, the eye color, the blood type, the ear shape, the eye shape, the lips, the forehead, the receding hairline, the willow's peak, when we start dropping these different tribes, you'll see, okay, I see what tribe they came from, or I see what connection they got. By the way, shout out my brothers with the pineapple, man. With the pineapple, the passion pineapple, sea moss, swang sea moss. Go check that out. We're gonna we just did a tape on it just a minute ago. We're gonna put in the links when we get a chance to put them in the links, so you can go to their website, right? And we rocking the Nubian apparel. Rocking Nubian apparel. If you ain't got that Nubian apparel, man, you sleeping on it. Rocking a Nubian apparel, bro. Right, so let me bust one of them. Let me bust one. I'm gonna let my wife try them when she get home. I'm gonna go get her in about. I'm gonna get off in about 5 minutes, but I'm gonna come right back though. I'm gonna be back on at 6 o'clock tonight. Again, we're gonna finish this one. We're gonna try to finish all the classes off. Right? And I'm gonna come back for real, for real. And pineapple sea mouse. Gummies. The truth. The truth. All right. So we look at the nose. You got the round, you got the hook nose. I can't see. I thought they said choppy. I can't see what they say. But you see the different shapes. So when you're looking at your nose, most of y'all with the long nose and the big Anunnaki nose, y'all natives are Nubians. And most natives got the long nose like mine. The long nose. Most natives got the long nose. The Anunnaki got the long nose too. Long, big nose. All right, so they got the Nubian nose right here. See how she got the, let's blow that up a little bit more. This would be like the Nubian nose right here, like the Armak, the Bantu tribe nose. Because this right here, nose really coming from like the Afar mix, right? Then he got more of the long Native American nose right here. They saying Roman. Oh no, they saying, yeah, they saying Roman, right? He got, so I guess they saying both of these are Nubian nose. The long nose like that, like we got, and then the more of a flat nose, like I was saying. A lot of y'all got this nose right here, or this nose, right? And some of y'all might have, I wonder what the turn up nose. No, yeah, there's all they nose right there. These two noses, this nose and this nose is definitely ours. And we got to look a cross between both of those noses. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, sea mouse gummies. Hey, James Bay, man. When I tell you them joints, the next level, go to swing that sea mouse. Swing the seamouse.com. I'm gonna post it in the links. I'm gonna post it in the links, man. Hey, Rob Botts, everybody in the building. I just posted it in the links. Gonna check them boys out, hit them up. They do music too. Okay, damn, my bad. I'm supposed to get out. We got about 5 minutes and we got to get off. We're gonna come back though. Don't worry. Where was we? Talking about the nose. All right. So you got a flat nose. No, they got the long, like she got more like a, he got like a flat top on his nose, hook nose. A lot of these more Caucasian Aldebarans or albinos. Some of these got albino, like, because this right here can be a black nose right here, like a Nubian nose. More for my Moors that don't like the word black. Okay. So you got these different noses that they got. So you can look at their traits and tell that they ain't the same. You got the same nose. You can't. You got to be from a different tribe than anybody else, right? So these are the different genetics. I think that's right there. Look like Ronald Reagan or Richard Nixon, like Richard Nixon right there with that in that corner. But when we study in human genetics, when we go into this next series of tapes, looking at the different species on Earth or the different tribes, I want you to remember everything on these different genetic tapes. So that way, when you see a certain trait, you say, oh, I could trace that. Okay, we're gonna put that back. He got a long nose. All right, so we can put him with this particular group of people. All right. So remember that. Got another nose. So this right here, the Greek, because that long nose is like more, this right here more of like a Nubian nose. This nose right here, then that hump, that's their shit. That's Nubians don't really have noses like this, like these people got. We don't rarely never see Nubians with these three noses. We most see Nubian. You might see a Nubian with that nose, but it ain't more flat at the top. Another trait that we talked about is the Willow's Peak. The Willow's Peak. So Adam had a Willow's Peak. Baal, right? Baal got a Willow's Peak. Cain, who killed his brother, got a Willow's Peak. Jacob, who tricked his brother, got a Willow's Peak. Yashak, who was a dude that stole his brother's wife and had a son named Yaku, and they both got Willow's Peaks. And the receding hairline that we talked about. Remember the receding hairline? That's a Danakil trait. And keep in mind, if you look at a picture of Cain, he got a beard, but Abel don't. Abel don't got a beard. Abel don't got a beard. Look at he got a beard. He got a beard. Notice that Yaku don't got a beard. Jacob could barely grow a beard. Right? All right, we got some more. Look at the Willow's Peak. Look at Oprah Winfrey. And you wonder why she part of those black Moorish Jews who control those black Moorish Zionist Jews. She wasn't part of that tribe. That's why she a billionaire. That she got a billionaire just because he did a show and she worked hard. Nah, you don't become no billionaire unless you part of that family. You know, Robert L. Yeah, we know who you are, Robert L. And we on your trail. Robert Moore L. We got your ass. We know who you is. And I bet when we find you, you're gonna have one of these Willow Peaks. He gonna be the same color as her. She a Moore. Oprah Winfrey is one to come from that dirty Moore family. Now I don't know if she dirty, because they might got mad at Oprah, because Oprah used to give a lot of stuff out, but he mostly was giving it to Caucasians. Look at Sammy Davis Jr., Willow's Peak. And I ain't got to convince you that he was the devil. He admitted it. He was with Antoine LeBay now. He's with Antoine LeBay now. All right, I gotta get out of here. Go get my wife, but I'll be right back. We work right down the street. So I'm gonna go pick her up, come back. We're gonna get right back on. Don't get the game. But keep in mind, we leave out the truth. Gummy sea mouse, the truth, bro. And it's healthy, it's good, it's fire. But you see the Willow's Peak on Sammy Davis Jr., and I ain't got to convince you that he was down with the devil. He admitted that he was down with the devil. Yeah, so like not all the male deckies are bad, because remember I told you the Twa man got the Willow's Peak too, because they were mixing with the good ones. But it was another bad group called the Primitives. Halod's people. Halod's people got the Willow's Peak. Let me go back. Did I show that? I ain't show Halod on here with the Willow's Peak, did it? All right, so when we come back, we left off on the lips. We're gonna talk about on the lips when we come back. So we about to get out here, go get my wife real quick, right?